Hello, internet friend. Yes, you. Welcome back to another episode of 20s for Days, where 5 dickheads get together, roll virtual dice, and roleplay like beasts. I'm Nathan, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening. As usual, I will get my wonderful players to quickly introduce their characters for me. To my immediate left on this side of the virtual table is Addy.
Hello, I am Adam. I am playing Malag, captain of the Seagull Trashbin. Pew pew.
And to the left of his left is Jake.
Playing Brick, Dragonborn. Hey.
Hey, turn it up.
Alright. Very good intro, mate. You're doing a good job. Alright, across the table from Addy. Oh, phone call. Yep, good one. Good timing, mate. Across the virtual table to Addy is Jay.
I'm Jay, and I'm playing Ulfednar Beta, Wolven Fighter, lover of women, possibly men.
Definitely. That whole gender thing.
Alright, to the left of Jay's left is Rana.
Gilly! I'm a dragon! Ah!
Oh, we're back onto that train, are we?
I'm back on the
Yep.
dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Feeling a bit more lucid today, so I'll say the word dragon again.
Okay, alright. So, previously on 20s for Days, the crew made their attack aboard the Shao ship, hearing a lot of noise from the Shao's crew quarters, and Gilly having just immolated 30 of the Shao. And the crew decided to push further into the ship. Guided by the instincts of Ulfednar, they barrel forwards towards the cargo hold, making short work of the 2 Shao guards. Vinzu kicks the door down, absolutely shattering it off its hinges, quicker than Brick could do it.
That's not great.
To find a massive cargo hold with a bunch of crates and chests full of treasure and stuff, and down the back was this massive 8-foot lead-lined cylinder with these blue glowing glyphs found along the bottom, the top, and through the middle where the crack was for the door. Protected by 2 mages and 1 warrior. Now, to quickly recap over that battle, because last week was basically a battle episode. Captain Malag got slashed up and poisoned by the warrior, the assassin warriors type. The first mage casts a cheeky fireball at the party. And then Mr. Brick quickly barreled straight into the crate he was standing on. But also, Mr. Brick had his sword redirected by a mage, so you're doing a good job.
Neither here nor there.
The second mage used greater invisibility to disengage from combat.
Pussy.
And only to tactically use a cheeky counterspell later in the combat, and dying seconds later. After another cheeky spell, a dispel was thrown his way, but that was later in the battle. 30 Shao warriors assault the cargo hold with Vinzu and Milo holding the door. Ulfednar came to back them up shortly after. Billy Scars does some banjo heals. Gilly dispelled the greater invisibility at 4th level, making the mage vulnerable to attack. Ulfednar capitalizes on this with some multi-spear action.
Mm-hmm.
Vinzu goes into a rage after getting the thumbs up from Captain Malag. He almost doubled his own size and mass and then barreled into the lines of the Shao, tearing them to pieces, smashing skulls through stairwells, etc. Then he disappeared into the crew quarters, screaming with rage. This is where the battle had a nice lull, enough for sort of Gilly to fireball the side of the ship after being counterspelled that one time. Seeing the beast from the other realm reappear, coming across the sort of I say the skyline, but we're in space. And it shot some crystalline creatures at all 3 ships. Genevieve confirms this with a panic call to Captain Malag. Wraithbim, Genevieve, Old Joe, and Zephyr and Cascri defending the Seagull Trashbin from the invaders. After orders from Captain Malag, Billy Scars uses some banjo magic to dispel the glyph on the cylinder. A humanoid creature in a murky liquid is revealed to be inside the cylinder. There's multicolored glowing coming from its chest area. It punches the glass and it makes a crack. Also, side note, Otsana is under attack. Ulfedna is quite worried about this. She's defending the Frost Dancer 2 on her own, defending her younglings. It would just be her and the helmsman on board, and the helmsman looks to be sort of starting to maneuver the ship a little bit. More likely than not, trying to make some distance from the beast. To the crew's knowledge, Simon and his crew are battling on the deck of the shower ship currently. So, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Did we just release Mewtwo to go destroy Team Rocket?
Potentially.
Unlike Captain America, I don't get that reference.
It's an old movie,
Just
Addy.
to quickly confirm with Gilly's all out of powerful spells now, isn't he?
Gilly will just double check that. Maybe I'll have to swap some of my my sorcery points into spells. I have 1 4th level spell and then 7 spells at level 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I could chuck a wall of fire or a fireball at 4th level.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Other than
Fireball
that,
it?
I got magic missiles. I got scorching rays.
Yeah, let's just fireball it. Bugger it, fireball it. I just sort of duck behind a crate.
Wait, sorry, Captain.
Fireball.
What do you want?
Just fireball.
Racket.
Sling a fireball.
What?
Just sling a fireball at it. Level 4. Go for it. I mean, sling a more powerful fireball at it.
The big monster?
Yeah, create a better opening for us.
Okay, so what's everyone doing? So Captain Malag is screaming at Gilly to throw a fireball at the cylinder. Is that what you're saying?
Or the big monster?
No,
Okay,
that's
we can
out of
discuss that in a
range.
second. What's Ulf doing? As he is.
I am fretting, so I am like.
What do you do? So you've seen the Frost Dancer. The Frost Dancer is under attack from these, what look to be, from here, these small crystalline creatures.
Yep.
More purple in color, amethyst sort of. And there seems to be 3 or 4 on board the Frost Dancer, and it is just Otsana alone. What do you do?
Well, I'm standing there looking out through this hole at the Frost Dancer, seeing all that happen, and then looking back, seeing this, thing just crashing at the cylinder there. And I'm just like trying to, decide what's more pressing at the moment, considering,
I'm just gonna.
family kind of thing. Oh God,
I'm just testing the cylinder to see if that'll open it alone. I'd rather work. Yeah, I'd rather work up from the base level and then go full hog once I know that it's useful.
Your firebolt, hits the glass, and you see it sort of like dissipate over the glass and sort of slightly where the crack has appeared, sort of just make like a melting sort of dent, so to speak, like where the crack is. But you also see, like I described last week, there's this sort of color on this creature's chest, like the 5 colors on this creature's chest. You sort of see the red sort of just glow even harder than the rest as you do that.
Captain, permission to continue breathing fire on it.
Maybe not. I think it's time to aggressively depart.
Are we still taking the thing?
I don't know how we're going to take that thing, and more than likely she's going to destroy whatever ship she's on. So, yep, let's aggressively depart.
Should I break the glass and then we run?
No,
What is-
it'll just buy us a minute. Brick, if you would mind leading the way, please. We'll go back up
Yeah,
to the deck.
what does Brick want to do?
I push past Brick and I'm already heading up the stairs.
Okay. All right.
After him!
Traitor.
And while we're hooking it, I asked Genevieve to come
Bring her
dock
about.
next to the Zhao vessel.
Captain, can't we
as
just jump
fast.
out from this hole?
Well, yep, I'd just like to minimise a bit of distance, and we'll see how many of the Frost Dancer 2's crew is still alive.
Good point.
You get the call, the message back. Where would you like us to meet you, Captain? We are currently
Starboard.
indisposed.
Hard and
Rafe has
fast,
his hands
too.
full. She's like, okay, I'll rip it there, but these things, they are nothing like I've seen before.
Yeah, you should see what's going on in here.
We're going to be, as we're running, Gillies kind of keeps glancing back and looking at this glass.
And you just
Captain,
see
this is awesome!
Can we just shut
see
those
this?
doors again? Just like...
Like Shaun of the Dead. Pulling the
yeah,
blind down.
pretty much.
The light off.
Put a bag on its head, it'll go to sleep. Think
Yeah.
it's night time.
Yep. Yeah, we just do a
All right.
cheeky bit of that and then...
Yeah, then hook it. So you
Yeah.
guys hook it
Oh,
upstairs.
maybe if we could find an Oki strap, we'll just Oki strap around. Just a bit of that, you know.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah. I mean, it used to work for 30 trolleys, so... Right?
You find no Oki straps. in the
Oh,
vicinity.
damn. Alright, we just shit can it.
Milo
So-
shit cans it with you, pockets full of gold, and he's like, shh.
If,
Hey!
if
Good
he
man.
drops anything, Gilly's grabbing it.
Look after that bag, mate.
Yeah, he's got that under control.
You a sheep?
Billy's fucking running around with just giving you guys some like war music, like yeah, just following the groove. He's this will help, I promise. And he gives Addy bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
He
Nice.
gives Malag bardic inspiration.
Flight of the Valkyries, here we go.
Have a D8.
Thanks, mate.
All right, so you guys all head upstairs. You guys can just all you hear, other than like you hear the thumping of this creature just punching the glass that it's encased in, and plus the new lead line doors that are in front of it now, which don't have the glyphs on it anymore. You hear the roaring of Vinzu just tearing shit up. You hear less battle upstairs.
Hey, Ulf, if we're lucky, Simon will be dead.
Who's up first? Was it Ulf that ran up first?
Yeah, I ran up first.
All right, so you get up first, and what you see is a fucking bloodbath. You see almost all the Shao slain. You see almost all the Frost Dancers crew slain. You look over to the port side, and you see Simon jump from this ship towards the Frost Dancer. Like he's gonna just jump across and try and help Otsana. To your right, you see the Seagull just hook it in.
I mean, I was going to offer Simon a lift, but, you know, he's on the other side now. Oh, that's too hard.
You see Genevieve trying to rip the Seagull Trashbin across. Now, when you come up, and then the rest of the crew sort of comes up behind, and amongst all these dead bodies, you see amongst maybe half a dozen of them, there's these like purple crystals, like poking out of their chest, that come to a sharp point, and come down into about half a dozen of their chests, and it looks like they're sort of like pincers coming in and just like.
Oh,
hooking
that was
into-
from the space worm whale thing, wasn't it? That's like it was firing crystals at the Frost Dancer, wasn't it?
Correct. You do see across the deck of the ship, you do see about two or three that are just shattered. So you don't think that they're impervious to damage, but what would you like to do? You think that looking up, all of you just taking a quick estimate, you think the Seagull Trashbin is going to be about another 30 seconds before it gets here.
I'm going to pick up a scrap of one of those crystals, and I'm going to see if there's anyone still alive.
So you run. So you sort of basically, to get to the crystals, you have to kind of make your way to almost the other side of the main deck, like the very fore of the deck. And you sort of look down, you pick some of them up, and
I could save myself a bit of time and use Mage Hand and grab it while I'm looking over bodies.
Yep.
And then that way I can try and make sure that if there's anyone we can get out of here.
Same.
Yep. So aboard this ship is a bloodbath. Everyone is dead. 6 of them have these crystals embedded deeply in their chests. And it looks to be about 2 or 3 of these creatures have just been shattered.
Okay, so not a single survivor. Yep.
Simon.
Well, yes, Simon, but I meant somebody laying on the ground, kind of.
Was
Little
Vinzu
death
up here?
rattles.
Where's Vinzu? Sorry, I blanked out.
Smash and shit. He's downstairs.
You just hear this. And you just hear the ship being torn.
Somebody help me!
The ship being torn apart underneath below deck.
You'll be right.
Probably. Mr. Brick, your job is to make sure everybody gets back on board the Seagull Trashbin. You've got like a window of opportunity like this, and I turn and run downstairs.
Okay.
Full sprint.
You run downstairs, and you can just hear this screaming coming from the crew's quarters.
Yep.
And you think it's not just Vinzu; it is the screams of Zhao warriors. It's just pure terror. It is pain. What would you like to do?
Find Vinzu.
All right, so you step in and you look down the other end of this the other end of the crew's quarters, and you see him, and he's got 2. He's sort of basically just decapitated someone and just thrown it down. He just looks at these other 2 who are sort of just cowering in the corner. And he's just it's like Hulk sort of shit.
Yeah.
As loud as he can. He just picks one up, just crushes their skull, and just slams them through the hull of the ship. And then
Vinzu!
he just turns
I don't want to get too close.
he just snaps at you, and his eyes are glowing orange to red and just pulsating. And he's just like,
we gotta go!
He runs full pelt at you.
Yeah, I'm not confident. So I just turn and run.
Now, before that happened, before you sort of turn and run, that's all happened within 6 to 12 seconds. As everyone else is up on deck, I just need a quick description of what Ulf is doing up on deck. You've sort of seen.
Yeah, so I've seen Simon obviously leg it and jump off the ship. So how far away is each ship? And is that that rift worm thing still around?
You hear the rift worm still around.
I don't see it.
You think it might be underneath this ship, sort of thing.
Okay.
You can definitely hear it. You don't see it anywhere around here, so you think maybe below.
Yep.
You see Simon has jumped from the port side, and he's going to the starboard side of the Frost Dancer, as it's in a broadside position. So you feel like it's about
Okay.
In space, yeah. You're looking about 100-foot jump, which is not impossible because Spelljammer.
Yep.
I mean, you should probably really just jump and come back to this ship, but let's make things fun.
Yep.
Gravity works how we want it to work. Yeah. So, what are you doing? You look around on this deck. There's a fucking bloodbath. There's probably about 50 odd bodies just wrecked. 6 of them have got these crystals in them. Gilly is inspecting the crystals and inspecting bodies, seeing if anyone's alive.
Don't touch it.
Lick
Did
it.
Gilly pick up the crystal?
Mage handed it, remember?
Just observing
Don't
it.
touch it.
It's okay. Just gonna examine it for later.
No, Gilly, seriously, toss it over the side. Now.
Simon?
No.
Okay.
Good luck.
So from here, quickly sort of rush over, and I'm like, help me with the others. And I'm basically just hoofing bodies off the side of the ship.
Do you touch any? Which ones do you touch? Just the regular bodies or the crystal bodies?
The regular bodies.
So yeah, you can take some time, just turf and the regulars.
I'm guessing like I find some sort of like ore or like a bloody gaff or something like that I can use, like a pole.
Either or.
Yeah. So I'm going to use one of those, and I'm just going to like sort of hook one of the crystal bodies, crystal corpses. I'm going to just fling that off the side as well.
As you do it, the crystal in the body sort of just like almost like defensively like goes down the arm and just grips into the deck, dragging it along. And then you sort of see the crystal go up the face, and then sort of the body sort of.
What the frick?
And then you see the other 5 bodies that have got the crystals in them sort of just like almost encase themselves in this amethyst.
Yeah.
Sort of just stand up. Roll for initiative.
Damn it!
As the first one lunges at you.
God damn it!
God damn it, man!
That's a 23.
Nice.
Not bad.
God damn it, Brick.
All right. So 23 from Ulf.
Mm-hmm.
You're 21, Gilly.
Yep. How close are the bodies?
To you probably got 2 within about 10 feet.
Cool.
That's
workable.
Yeah. Where's Brick? I'll roll his fucking initiative for him. I forgot how strong he was. Jesus.
Just don't think about it.
Fuck. How? All right. All right. Where are we? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Ulf, you go first, mate. What would you like to do?
So one's coming towards me, is it?
Yeah, it's lunging at you, sort of like the one that you tried to throw overboard, that like ripped into the the deck, and you're just like, "Whoa, shit!" And you just like put it down. It's like thrown extra. Almost, it's almost as if like the crystal that's flowing over its body is adaptive to whatever body maneuver it wants to do.
Yeah, right.
The big crystal's still in the chest, but like everything else is sort of flowing up and down the body when it needs to use an arm to sort of.
Yeah, right. So I am going to. Yeah, I'll give it a swing. So I've got my 2 spears still, or 1 spear and I've got the gaff. And I'm just gonna throw the gaff at him, just like javelin style.
Okay.
So this would be
Dexterity.
Oh, Dex.
Yeah.
What? 23.
It hits.
Awesome. What do you want me to roll for damage?
Roll a d8 plus your dex.
Dex is 4, so 8 plus 4. 7.
Okay. You sort of see as the gaff sort of hits it. What body part, or do you just go center mass of
Yeah,
this thing?
center mass.
So you throw this gaff at it, and the center mass, the crystal, like right at the bigger crystal, and the smaller crystal all over the body sort of like adapts, sort of like shields the crystal. You feel like it did some damage, as some crystals sort of like you see some crystals sort of like shatter off, but you're not sure. It's a bit odd. All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
I can't kind of move, can I? Because he'll get an attack of opportunity, won't he?
Yeah, he will. But
Yeah.
you've got a second attack, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
He's just gonna keep shifting his shit. All right. Let's spear him. 25 to hit. 5
hit.
piercing.
Yep.
Yep. So, oh no.
Make 2 intelligence checks.
2.
Mm-hmm. 1 for each hit.
Uh, 19 and a 20.
Okay. Yep, you're fine. Also, Rick, make an intelligence check. 2 of them.
What did I do? Solid. Not solid.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Where's my? I don't know where my dice is. I use these dice. Take 3 points of damage, sir. As like there's just this ringing in your ears, it's like whee, just a massive like white noise.
And that'll
Different
learn
to
you
the
for
normal white
thinking.
noise. All right, is that all you want to do, Mr. Oof? You can still move, and you still got a bonus action, I believe.
Yeah. Can I guess use my bonus action to sort of brace for like a parry or like a dodge or something like
you need
that?
to use an action to dodge, I believe.
Okay. Well, I'll use my bonus action for that.
No, I think you can use a full action to take the dodge stance, though.
Fuck. Yeah, no, disregard.
All right. So, Gilly, what would you like to do? Is you got 2 of these creatures about 10 feet away from you?
Sorry.
Oh.
Last one. I'll use my bonus action to just cast an echo in front of me.
Okay.
I'll cast him like just right in front of old mate as he's advancing. So there's a bit of a distance between me and him.
No, he was right on you.
Yeah.
So he's within 5 feet. But yeah,
he's at
it
least
gives him options.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's right, Gilly.
So I'm gonna line myself up so I can get as many as possible in a burning hands. Pew!
What does burning hands entail? Do they need to make a roll?
Yeah, I know.
Dex?
It sends it weird. There we go. Dex saving throw, please.
Okay.
Spell save DC of 15.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You wouldn't believe it. 2 natty ones.
Nice.
How much damage was it?
14.
Gilly did 14 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my talent for today.
Cool. All right, Brick. So I know you were away from the table at the time.
Yep.
So basically, Ulf went and turfed all the bodies that didn't have crystals in them overboard while Simon's jumping across to the other ship. 6 bodies are still there with these crystals in it. He went and grabbed like a gaff or something and like try to like not touch it, but like try and take it overboard. But the crystal sort of formed all over it and stayed aboard, and then it sort of the crystal adapted and it lunged at jarring at Ulf. Sorry, and all the others sort of got up in sort of like a sort of like rickety sort of motion, like as the crystals sort of maneuver all over the body. What would you like to do?
Righto.
There's one basically nearly right next to you. 2 are on the Gilly, and there is 3 more that are sort of maybe 20 feet away, nearing the other side of the ship.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll hit the one that's next to me.
Okay, which is right next to Ulf as well. Yep.
So advantage.
If you move in behind it, sure.
Done. Alright. Shovel. Sword. Is that good?
Okay. Yes.
I think the first one's a crit.
Christ.
Yeah, the first one's a fighter crit, yeah.
Yep.
Sick.
So an extra set of damage as well, so you need to roll your damage again.
Do some damage.
Here's my damage. I'll just roll another attack and use the
shovel
damage from it.
attack,
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
All right, give me a running total, and then what I want
30,
from
45, 56.
holy shit.
Paste is what I heard him say.
As the shovel and the sword come down in a flurry of sort of just blur of like movement, this whole creature just shatters into oblivion. But as it does, this massive scream comes from it. I want you both, Ulf and Brick, to make 3 intelligence checks. 3 intelligence saves, sorry.
It's not my forte.
That's surprising.
Come on, Ulf.
3, 8, and 9.
Okay.
There's nothing good there.
Ulf Edna, you take 10 damage.
Oh.
And Brick, you also take 10 damage. As your ears are just ringing, it's like it's just like scream, and it's all inside your head. Gilly can't hear any of this. Like she just would have seen Brick just run over, just like, this thing just going. That's all Gilly would have heard. All right. So, just before, actually, as these creatures will go first, the 2 will come down on Gilly. They will,
Nah.
and the 2 will run over to, or sort of like to shamble their way over to Ulf, and 1 will shamble its way to Brick. All right. What's your AC, Mr. Gilly?
Gilly's AC is 16.
You get hit by one of them.
Wow.
For 7.
I don't like it.
As sort of like just like a straight sort of like crystal blade almost gets formed at the edge of its fingers and straight into your shoulder. Oof. What's your AC? Don't worry about it. Brick.
And then
19.
No, don't worry about
16. Sorry.
that. And Captain Malag, you are shit canning up the stairs. You sort of like bound up onto the stairs, and you sort of see there's no bodies on deck. You look around. Simon is on the Frost Dancer. You look. Your crew is being attacked by. Yeah, I know. All in about 18 seconds. Your crew is being attacked by these sort of crystalline humanoid creatures. You look over. The trash bin looks about 20 seconds off from docking. What do you want to do? Roll your initiative, sorry.
18.
Just slot you in there, mate.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. We'll have that as you sort of run up, sort of just ending your last turn, and then we'll jump you in the order. So, Oof, what are you doing? You got these 2 creatures on you.
They're on me.
Oh yeah, between you and your Echo.
What kind of rigging have I got near me? Like anything that I could sort of climb up and...
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is a ship.
Yeah,
It's a
cool.
galleon.
Yeah, so I'm going to climb the rigging. Get off...
You're going to disengage to sort of like...
Yep.
Alright, so give us a disengage and... athletics. Or acrobatics if you want to flip. It's up to you.
A disengage.
Disengage is your action. Or you can take the hit. It's up to you. Are you feeling lucky?
No. So what do I do?
You had all the 20s last week.
Yeah. So what do I do with this one? I make an action.
Athletics check.
Disengage.
Athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And that's you getting out of combat. You're jumping up into the rigging.
Yep. Got 23.
All right, so it's like I imagine it like like Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker when he's like, you just jump up, and all of a sudden you've used your action to disengage, and this is your sort of movement vertically, and you're up in the rigging. You're just all like, "Fuck this." As you're sort of, how far up do you go to use your whole movement?
Let me just double check because I think I've got.
Well, as you're going, you look over to the port side of the ship, and you see Simon landing and starting to attack these creatures to help Otsana. And you look the other way, and the trash bin is coming in.
Okay.
Coming in for a speedy.
Yeah, so I got a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go the full 20, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to do?
So Simon's on the Frost Dancer, and the Seagull trash bin's pulling up alongside.
Nearly, yeah.
Nearly, yep, cool. Do I see?
So on, yeah, go on.
Do I see Space Worm looking down? Like, so I'm guessing from where I can sort of see around the ship a bit.
Yep, you sort of see it sort of go under and sort of through a portal and through another one coming the other way, and it's almost as if it's like its eyes are fixated on this ship.
Okay.
You guys all also hear just like the ship sort of starting
to... So I look down basically and I'm like, Malag! Get this ship moving!
Ah!
The worm's below us. Get the ship moving. We'll draw it away.
You hear an almighty roar come from behind Malag. All right. Gilly, your turn.
Yay!
Two things on you, attacking you.
Excellent. I'll 5-foot step backwards and I will blast them with another Burning Hands.
So you don't disengage, you just step back.
Yeah, disengage. 5-foot step.
Yeah, but you can't disengage and attack at the same time.
You can take a hit or a potential 2 hits and step back, cast your spell, or just cast your spell.
It's okay. I'll 5-foot step and then I'll quicken spell.
So you disengage and quicken spell, is that right?
Yep.
So you blast the sorcery point.
Yep. Do 14 more damage.
They've got a pass or fail at DC 15, is that right?
Dex?
Yep. Yeah, they do. They do fail that.
Oh, good.
Almost as spectacularly as last time.
I got a 1 and a 2.
They're still standing and still. It's almost like the actual flesh of their body seems to be scorching and sort of ashing and cracking, and the crystal sort of is not too phased by this, but the actual human part of this sort of mixed crew between the Frost Dancers crew and the Shout crew is sort of just like almost like flesh and muscle just melting as these crystals take over the limb movements. Brick, your turn. You got one that just attacked you.
Oh, I guess I'll hit it right back. With the shovel and the sword again.
Shovel missed his first one. So 2 hits.
For 34.
It's still up. And make 2 intelligence saves.
Yeah, I got this.
Mhm.
Yep.
Dirty 1. I will make Ulf make 2 intelligence saves as well.
Hi.
Oh,
11 and
Gil-
14.
and Gilly make 2 intelligence saves.
I don't wanna.
You got it.
Yay, I'm dumb as a brick.
Hi.
Right?
All right. Ulf take 2 more damage, and Gilly take 3.
Oh.
All right. So, Malag, your turn. As you know, you've got a screaming, raging Vinzu that's about to appear behind you. You see your crew is under attack. You see Frost Dancer and the Trashbin coming in.
Is there some sort of giant sun and/or asteroid nearby?
No.
God damn it!
Is there a giant sun nearby?
Yeah, that'll be grouse. I mean, the ship's this ship's not moving at all, is it now?
Yeah, I mean, it is going forward at sort of a sublight.
Yeah, but, and
Not fast.
is the Frost Dancer will be booking it a different direction anyway, won't it?
It looks to be sort of slowly maneuvering its way away from the
Yeah.
shash. But it's only been a few seconds, so and it's completely under attack. And so is the trash bin. The trash bin looks to be bringing more of these creatures your way. So nearby as well, Billy will be banjoing his heart out.
Yep.
And it looks like Milo is heading towards Gilly to help out over there.
Defensive perimeters. How many's on Gilly?
2.
Alright. Oh.
Now 3 on Brick.
Ooh.
As Ulf sort of went up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's already the plan. That's the aggressive departure we're doing.
Nice.
Call for defensive actions. I will burn a chi point to go dodge and step in between Gilly and whatever's Gilly's fighting, so that Gilly gets put into behind me.
Yep.
Hopefully towards the starboard.
And Milo has stepped in as well.
Yep. If I can stand in front of both of them, that'd be awesome. But
All right.
and I just go full
Milo
defense.
Yep. Milo will do the same, but next to Gilly, so you'll be in front. So at this point, Vinzu comes barreling up the stairs.
Oh yeah, everybody watch out for Vinzu. He's a bit angry.
And he looks massive. He looks across the deck of the ship.
I just realised what I forgot to do, but all good. Oh, good.
And he barrels directly towards Malag's position. And his eyes are red. And it's almost like that sort of neon red, whereas the eyes are sort of like trailing as he's sort of barreling across the deck and comes straight towards you. What's your AC? And you're dodging, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm dodging. My AC is 18.
Hang on, I've got to look at collateral damage here as well. Okay, so he comes swinging in at you.
I let a little bit of pee come out.
Yeah, I would with those rolls. He comes barreling past you. He's sort of like his right hand just. He doesn't have the club anymore. It's all just hands on. Just swings, and you're just like, you duck at the right time. His hand comes straight across and just like cleans up one of these like crystal creature things. He sort of just goes, just rips it into pieces. And then he will just like come across with a massive like left hook as well. And you just you sort of like go down again.
Lucky I don't have a nose.
And you see his hand come across with his left hook as he literally grabs the spine from the middle, pushes it through the front of this creature, punches and shatters and annihilates the big crystal. And he's sort of just like putting this spine, including like, you know, hip bone that's all shattered and like just the jaw flying off the.
I've not had a tantrum yet.
And he's just like, he's still going, but that was his attacks this turn.
Thank Christ.
So, on Mr. Brick, What's your AC? Sorry, sir. 19 or something.
A.
What's your AC?
Kind of went all techno, I can hear. 19.
Okay. So you take 3 hits and one of them's a crit.
Wonderful.
You take 28 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a bit. Billy's like ding 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 ding.
Is it getting
He's sort of
faster?
like he's just like we're just trying to make a little bit of distance between what's happening. And just remember that Addy, you've got Captain Malag, you've got bardic inspiration if you need it. Ding 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 ding
good
ding
point.
ding. All right, so it's back to Ulf. Ulf is up in the rigging. What's your plan? As the trash bin is seconds from sort of boarding, Captain Malag, you get a quick call. How's you want to do this, Captain?
Rough and ready.
An aggressive boarding, or
Well, the opposite. So just hit us, come straight in side by side. We'll hop over. You book it. It would also be pretty cool if you could get your female to come out on deck.
okay. She's the reply you get back is, "Do you want me to steer the ship, or do you want me to go get Euphemia?"
Steer the ship.
Okay, the rest of the crew is incapacitated or is currently occupied.
Godspeed. I believe in
as
you,
you sort of-
Genevieve.
As you look over and the trash bin sort of goes less from like the sort of just the banking to sort of more like all right, Ulf, give me a perception check.
Hmm. 17.
Okay. So you look across quickly, you sort of seeing this, you look down, you see Captain Malag on the horn, and you sort of see Vinzu raging like crazy. You look over to the Frost Dancer, and you sort of you see Simon with his like thin long sword. He breaks one of these things, then he sort of just gets overwhelmed by like 3 of them at once, and he sort of just goes down. You see Otsana come over with her like she puts her youngling sort of down on the deck, and sort of like you see her sort of like pull a barrel in front of them, and then she just like charges in, and all she's got is like it's almost like a hatchet.
How many are on her ship?
Currently 3. There was 4, but Simon seems to have dispatched 1.
Okay.
But he is in deep trouble.
Yeah.
You know from your previous dealings with Simon, he's no slouch with a weapon.
Out of curiosity, can Wraith hit them from here?
On your ship, or there's. Ooh, that's
So
pretty
the
cool.
star.
He is actually like you look over. Wraith is.
Okay. There's someone else.
Yeah. You got about half dozen.
Yep.
Is there a working weapon on this ship?
There were cannons below deck
What's the range here? Like, how far are we away from them?
from the Frost Dancer.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to pull up my info.
100 feet.
100 feet ish. Thereabouts, maybe about 80 to 100.
Okay, then I'm just trying to check what length my spells go.
So I'm
there we go.
quickly going to do a quick maths calculation in my head. And I'm going to grab the rope that I'm holding onto here. I'm going to just bundle it up, and I'm going to just Mission Impossible 3 fulcrum just across to the Frost Dancer.
And just like a bit of elastic, it trebuchets in the opposite direction. No! Just all
All
flat.
right, so
Don't give
your
the DM
action, you sort of
ideas.
like run one way.
Hmm.
You sort of like you wrap this thing, you run one way, you sort of at the last minute you jump out,
Yep.
chop it, you sort of swing the other way. You sort of like just your feet are just above Vinzu. You're like, it's just like, and at the very height of the apex, you just let go and
Yeah, I let go and I'm just
you're barreling straight down towards the frost dancer. You think it won't take long for your body to collide with the frost dancer.
okay. Good.
All right, Gilly.
I've decided I want to cast a Scorching Ray now that I know what Scorching Ray and Magic Missiles distances are.
Mhm.
So let me see. I've got to roll 3, 1 for each ray. Pew,
Where are they
pew,
going?
pew.
Oh.
Oh, a bit of fun in there. They were all going at the one closest to Otsana.
Yeah, because I was about to say with that one, Simon's like, I did it! Oh!
Oh no! I killed Simon!
All right. So, roll another one. Don't roll at advantage unless you're at advantage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I automatically stuck on advantage. Let me see. Where is it?
So it's one crit and one crit fail.
Yep.
As Ulf is like sort of midair.
Somebody's going off course.
Okay, cool. So, 2 hit their target against the ones aimed at Otsana. They do that much damage.
Yay!
So, is that 18? 12? And the third one,
Do you want me to roll a 1d100?
I do. Yes, do that. I need a wild magic.
I regret nothing. Wild magic is fun.
All right. Oh, as I bring that up, but
Also,
the
it does
natty,
have a surge table in the thingy
yeah,
doubly.
it's all good. It's all good. Come on. The third one, as you cast it, screams across to the frost dancer,
Uh-oh.
hits Otsana.
Oh.
Roll. Actually, what is it? What's the damage that you're doing? 2d6 plus 4. Okay. Okay.
Why am I like this?
Skill.
That's
Otherwise,
not a surge.
Otherwise,
So
you
you
wouldn't be in this crew, that's for sure. I mean, if you're
hit
good.
Invisibility! I need to cast invisibility! Ulf's gonna kill me.
You hit Otsana square in the shoulder that's holding a hatchet. She like, ah! And she sort of just gets hit from this beam, and she sort of just drops the hatchet, and her sort of like clothes just gets sort of set on fire. You sort of see her sort of just patting herself out, sort of thing. She's got this massive sort of like
I'm so sorry!
massive burn in her like right shoulder. She's sort of almost looks like her right arm is like not gonna work. Okay,
Oh,
so
freaking course. My criticals can't do that. Oh, good job, Gilly. Good job, Gilly.
okay, so around you, within sort of just all over the deck, where'd it go? Let's roll one of these, and we'll see how many appear. 3 flumps appear on deck. One right next to Milo, one right next to you, and one right next to Brick.
Hey.
Oh, that's not traumatic at all to look at.
Hmm.
A flump? They're pretty looking.
They're pretty cool. All right, so. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So you conjured these things through your amazing wild magic. All right. So, Brick, it's your turn. You got 3 of these crystal creatures on you. One you've already hit, and you've also got this new creature that looks like a
Space, octopus, jellyfish
Squid
thing
thing.
with 2 eyes,
Okay.
stalks.
The fuck? And the trash bin's getting closer.
Yeah, the trash bin looks like it's about to hit
And how far away is Malag? And Vinzu?
from you.
Yeah.
Malag, Vinzu, Milo, and Gilly are about 40 odd feet away from you.
Okay.
Billy is probably about 20.
All right, I'm going to take a step back and disengage from them so that they can become acquainted, or of like a what the fuck is going on here
That's
sort
good
of
of you.
moment.
And he just like walks off.
Yep, just kind of sidestep and book it over to Malag.
All right, so you wander over to Captain Malag?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sick. You could probably make one attack
High five.
with your offhand, because your action was to disengage.
Okay. Oh, just as I leave, I'll just give a quick cheeky whack to the one I'd already hit.
Yep, make one attack with your sword. Pooh. That was Pooh. You miss.
Never mind then. As you were.
All right,
Mosey on over there.
Captain Malag. You think it's going to be seconds before the maybe even another 6 seconds before the trash bin's going to hit.
Okay, get ready to jump! I quickly, this will be my turn, I just whip off my hood and sling it around Gilly and tell Gilly, think of being Euphemia! As I shrink back down to normal Malag.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I quickly point my little mirror towards Gilly and I say, see Gilthanas and give him your protection and cast Sanctuary on him.
For approximately half a second, there's Gilly, and it's just Gilly with blue hair. And then it becomes the rest of Euphemia.
And then I pray I don't get hit.
Mm.
And then I wait.
All right.
Oh!
Okay. So you
Gilly's
sort of
cottoned on.
You see Milo sort of go, "Oi!" He sort of like gets up on the rafters. You should have jumped in, your boy. As this like ship's like coming, he's just like, "See up!" Hey! he just like jumps to meet like the trash bin. As the trash bin's coming, he sort of, and he looks like he's probably going to land and tumble onto the deck.
Probably.
From here, you sort of see everyone essentially fighting for their lives. You don't see Caskry, you don't see Zephyr, and you can't see old Joe or Euphemia. So from here you can see Wraith,
Bim, Wraith, and
Bim,
Genevieve.
and Genevieve, and Wraith and Bim seem to be defending the aft top deck where Genevieve is sailing from. And she's intermittently sort of, bringing out her sort of like, her sword, and bringing it back in, and all right. So you see these crystalline creatures fighting the flump, where Brick is just sort of see ya.
Hi, Brick.
The flump over here attacks Captain Malak.
What do I ever do to it? This is rude.
It just fucking showed up, mate. I don't even know. Make a... Oh, no. Yeah. What's your AC?
18.
Okay. It's sort of like a little stinger comes out from underneath and whips straight at you and just misses your neck.
I don't like this thing now. I'll take it all
Comes
back.
in. Vinzu. Still screaming his head off.
I point to
Looking
a
over at
bloody
Ulf.
crystal. Yeah, all right. He can look at Ulf. I don't care.
And then looks back at you.
Oh, look at the crystal thing over there. It said something nasty about Euphemia. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Billy, now would be a good time to use your bardic counter inspiration.
He rolled 2 crits.
Nah, he didn't. God damn it. I'm down to 3 inspirations if it helps. I'll burn 2.
Burn
I
2?
had 5. I'll burn 2.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, you're lucky he's not a fighter.
Well, god damn straight, because if I took 2 crits, I'd be dead.
All right. So he sort of like, it's almost like he's just like, whoa! And he just like, just brings these 2 fists down on you.
Well, now that real Malag's back, they can see he's not looking well.
Mm-hmm. You take 24 damage.
I just cough up half a lung and then quickly push it back down. I'm alright. That was a big blow to the stomach. As my shoulder just like disintegrates.
All right. How's those shoulders, bro?
Whether they're not spawners.
It's at this point. No, it'll be next. Ulf.
Yes,
You land on the 4 of the Frost Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
You see one of these creatures has embedded itself into Simon's chest. You see the other 2 are just, they get up, and you just see this ray just blast Otsana in the arm. She drops her hatchet, and she's like looking at these creatures like, and her arm sort of seems like it's just hanging. Like it doesn't look like she can use it. And she's just scrambling for this fucking hatchet. As these 2 creatures sort of just like go for it. What do you do? Oh, you're blowing your horn. Okay. I gotta go back through all the episodes stuff, man.
Gilly, fireball!
It's not my turn in combat, Captain.
Trying to fucking remember who you bloody
He summoned his son last
summoned
time.
his son last time, so
Yeah,
his son
you
will
say.
not be here.
I don't know, but he's a weird red-headed kid.
Uthe.
Thank you. Ufe.
The
I know it
Ginger
started with-
Ninja.
And new things.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Check your messenger.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right, this is great viewing. Great viewing. Get up. Get amongst us.
we have quality content.
Okay, cool. All right. So, as you blast this horn, almost out of nowhere, this sort of like mist appears on deck, just like surrounding just you. And then through the smoky mist appears an older gentleman, sort of like a that Viking-esque mohawk, sort of like with the braids and stuff, all grey, tattoos all over the front of his chest, going up his neck and up the sides of his head. And he looks down and says, "Hello, son."
No time to talk now, Dad. Let's get into it.
Who are we killing?
Crystalline.
Let's get him. And he sort of you lead the charge, and he'll come with you.
Yeah,
As he sort of pulls out,
and
he pulls out his sort of like one-handed axe. Oh, actually, no, 2 one-handed axes.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
so I'm running towards Otsana as fast as I can.
Yep. And so they're about to reach her. They sort of go in. There's a couple like swipes at Otsana. She's sort of dodging with this like busted arm. And you come in over the top. You sort of run over the top of Simon.
Oh, I'm over the top of Simon, am I?
Yeah, you go. You have to get over the top of Simon to get to these other crystalline creatures, and your father will follow. He'll
Okay,
be
cool.
right beside you. You
Yeah,
in sync,
so
sort of
I'll
thing.
take the one on the left-hand side of her, and Dar can take the one on the right.
All right. Right. Okay, make your attacks, my friend. And he will do the same. Holy shit.
Oh!
Goodbye, Dad. Why, son? Why?
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
I will burn an inspo to re-roll that natty 1.
Okay.
I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened, but all right.
Oh, thank you. That's a 21 and a 25.
Much better.
Wait, how many attacks do I get? I get 2, don't I?
Yep.
You get 2 plus, yeah, 2 with your two-handed.
Yeah, and I use... Oh, wait. Because me blowing my horn, doesn't that count as an action?
Use an object.
Yeah, probably.
Is a bonus action, isn't it?
Depends on the
Yeah,
object.
sure. Bonus action. Sounds good.
Alright, cool.
As it is basically like a legendary item. So you blast your horn, you run over with your dad,
Yep.
and you sort of come down with your Two-handed spear. Dealing how much damage was that? 16.
16.
Your dad comes down on this creature with his 2 axes. Seems to chip away at it a bit. Doesn't kill it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You
Gilly.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't coming up on my mic.
unbelievable. All right. Lost my fucking lost my spot.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Who was after bloody Wolf?
believe it
Brick?
was Gilly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a Gilly.
Gilly. Yeah, Gilly. Yeah, there it is. Gilly. Your turn.
Captain,
Hmm.
very glad I look like Euphemia right now.
Good job. You know what to do.
Wolf is gonna kill me.
No, he'll kill Euphemia when he figures it out, but it's all right. He didn't see shit. He was too busy going the other way. It's all right.
Calm down, Vizu, or shoot things.
Calm down, Finzu.
Just walking up to Vinzu. Just be like, okay, buddy, we're gonna calm down now. Time to go back to the ship.
He sort of like he looks down at you and he's sort of
It's okay. We're gonna
Kick
take
him in the
a
balls!
nice deep breath. Yep. Little deeper. In for 6. Hold for 2. Out for 4.
You're not Euphemia.
Oh shit!
Here's a little trick I can
Jesus!
do. Wait, where is it? I can, look, Vinzu, it's me. We gotta calm down. We gotta get back to the ship, okay? Because we don't want to hurt anyone.
You are not Euphemia.
Vinzu,
So looks around. Now he's surrounded by like brick. He's just like Malag, who's for whatever reason set him off. And he just sees like Milo, hey, jumping aboard, and then come out of here, boy. It doesn't seem to be working.
but you know who I am, don't you, buddy?
Yeah, so he doesn't.
Mm.
As he's like, his eyes sort of like shift in and out of like regularity as soon as he sort of saw you, and now sort of like going back to that sort of fluorescent red. It's sort of like just trailing this sort of like these.
Captain, gonna die no matter what. And I take the hood off.
Oh, good. We tried.
All right. Rick, your turn.
Hey there, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
I'm gonna. So Gilly's obviously in front of Vinzu. I'm gonna square up behind him with an attack ready.
Okay.
And if he looks like he's about to move, I'm gonna hit him as hard as I can.
It looks like he's about to move.
Whooshka!
Gilly is totally trusting Vinzu not to just cave his head in. 100% belief.
So you've literally, like, as you stepped away from that flump and stuff before, you watched Vinzu melt the shit out of Captain Malag, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Malag. Everyone seems to have an issue with him.
I
know, right?
Vinzu's never had an issue with Malag, and then Gilly, who was Euphemia for a second, turns back into Gilly after trying to coax him out of this. So you're saying if he goes to hit Gilly, you're going to attack him?
Yeah, so in the back of my mind, I've still got that whole letter and everybody having a go at me at not being such a team player. So
Holding
yeah,
that
there's one
grudge.
part of me that wants to whack this guy as hard as I can, but I guess rational Brick is trying not to.
He's just holding back.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of Rational Brick.
You guys sort of all feel a tremble throughout the whole ship as you feel the whole deck sort of, and you hear this shattering of glass. All right. So, Captain Malag, what would you like to do?
Where's the
Rick looks like he's on standby right behind.
Where's the Seagull?
Looks like he's about to hit
Uh,
for an aggressive boarding.
all right, I will.
Billy leaps too. Ding 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 ding.
Good man. Can I judo throw Gilly onto the Seagull?
Would Gilly be opposed to this?
I don't think Gilly has a choice.
I think Gilly is rather focused on talking to Vinzu in front, and so he'd be talking. Whoop! There he goes.
Make a athletics check.
Wow.
Or if you can argue a different check, then.
Well, that's
then
why I
let's-
was going judo throw.
No, I know. I noticed that.
So, well, because Malag's not strong, so I just want to grab Gilly and go into a roll, and then use the momentum.
Good news. Gilly weighs only like
Acrobatics it is.
18 kilos. Not a big guy.
Cheeky acrobatics.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Whoop.
It is enough.
Oh, okay.
You
That'll do.
sort of like roll, grab Gilly by the arm, and sort of kind of half pull Gilly's like shoulder, like, and as it's not a great throw, but it's a throw.
You hear this awful crackling of Gilly's skin and joints.
So now it's this trio of in pain Gilly, Milo like hey, and Billy's sort of banjoing his way over. They're just all kind of like, it's all happening within the same sort of 6 seconds. So sort of like everyone's sort of like leaping at once. Trashbin's coming in and under to do an aggressive boarding action.
Yep.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Oh, man.
Get ready to depart, Mr. Brick.
Do you want me to hit him, Captain?
I think we should probably run. Is a better idea. He'll follow.
So we're leaving him.
He'll come good. He'll follow. We'll go and he'll follow.
Okay, we'll leave him.
Wait, no, he'll follow. It's all right. It's all right. Oh,
Okay, we'll leave him. All right, we're leaving him. We jump.
can you pick him up? Pick him up. Bet you can't.
Vinzu?
Yeah.
He's a fucking... No!
Yeah, like
Fuck Vinzu.
full Nelson him, show us how good you are. Bet you can't. I mean...
Anyway, what are you doing on your turn? So you going to move or not?
Yeah, I'll move too. Whoop.
Are you moving over to the ship? You're sort of doing a bit of a cheeky whoop?
Yep.
All right.
The entirety of Vinzu and Brick's relationship is the song Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better.
Pretty much. All right. So, as you sort of jump, it's more or less you just get airborne as the trash bin hits. It's sort of like at an angle, not like a head-on,
Yeah, just like a bit of
break the show. It's like on a bit of a nudge, like bang. You see like Milo, Gilly, and Billy all sort of just hit hard. You're midair, and you sort of get the right moment to jump, and you sort of just do a cheeky tumble over. Brick, make a dexterity saving throw. Vinzu has done his.
Come your farm, Vinzi.
So it's up to you what you want to do with that. Jake, Brick. You can either jump or you can stay where you are. It's up to you.
I will jump.
Okay, so you jump over. You sort of almost disengage, jump over onto the trash bin. Minzu doesn't come across. He sort of just turns and sees you go, runs back into the fray. You see him just tear this flump apart, and he just like puts one hand through one of these crystal creatures again. He's like, and it's at that moment also as the trash bin sort of like hits and then starts to kind of pull away. You look down and you sort of you see the big Leviathan creatures portal out a bit. As everyone who's on that ship, not Ulf, make a perception check quickly.
Oh, fuck. This is a very quick.
Okay. All right, so Gilly and Captain Malag, you feel or you kind of see another, like on this ship now, the trash bin, as you've sort of hit and done the quickest like reboarding of a ship ever. You see what's happening. You see multiple of these creatures sort of attacking the crew on the aft upper deck. You look down towards where the kitchen is, the mess and the kitchen, and a couple of the crossbows and stuff are missing from that defensive point that was set up earlier. And you feel more so, Malak, you feel a presence nearby, something bigger than these creatures, something almost on another level altogether. And that's just a feeling you're getting. That's almost like on that's your Githzerai sort of just senses just going, what the fuck is going on here? Now, let me see what else happens. Okay. All right. So, Ulfedna,
Hi.
you get hit.
Oh.
And actually, I will make you make 4 intelligence saving throws. And you take another before the saving throws. Oh, hang on, keep going. Are you going to use all those 4?
Yeah.
Just do 4 rolls, just without the advantage, but in future. But yeah, okay. You don't take any damage from that, but you take another 7 damage from a swipe. And you also see Otsana take one of the pincers straight through her left leg, puts it down. She's like, behind you as well, you sort of see Simon's body reanimate. All this like crystal comes away and he sort of like stands up holding his thin long sword. All right. And on board the Shao ship, anyone who's looking, specifically probably Captain Malag, sees another creature appear from the lower decks, step up on deck. Looks humanoid or human. Big. Not as big as sort of Brick Vinzu sort of big, but big for a human. Longer dark to sort of some grey streaks going through the hair. Again, very sort of Viking-esque with the tattoos going all over him. You sort of see it's almost like you see in his chest these 5 different colors just emanating and beaming, and you see him conjure this great axe, this black great axe, as he makes his way over to where these crystal creatures are. All right, Ulf, what are you doing? I see.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I just having a mad sense of deja vu. Then when you described him, is that Ogren?
maybe.
Sick. Right. So I obviously have taken notice of all this. How
Make a perception.
bad is Otsana?
Well, she looks like her right arm is not working, and now her left leg is not working, and she has a creature on her, and it sort of crawls up onto her, and it's getting into sort of like a position to sort of just punch straight through her.
Fuck. All right, you wanted a perception, did you?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, it's an 8.
You're focused on Oksana.
So
It's a strong 8. A strong 8, yeah.
strong 8.
All right.
Can I try and kick that crystal thing that's setting up on top of her?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give it a try.
Just get the fuck out of the way.
Do you want to hit it with an actual weapon, or do you just want to kick it?
I feel like hitting it with a weapon would probably have a better chance. So yeah, I'm just gonna
Swing away.
yeah, I'm gonna do the old Maxi Walker on the thing. Oh no! Oh no! No! I just decapitated my love.
Not necessarily. So you come through.
Would
You with your.
you like a inspiration?
I've got one last inspiration.
You come down with your spear at a sideways action, and as you hit this creature, your whole spear, the steel tip, and the whole thing just on impact, you hit it so hard, but it just doesn't move. This creature doesn't move. Your whole weapon just shatters. Like you've never had this happen before.
Yeah.
The wood just blasts into splinters. The spearhead just flies off, and you're just standing there with nothing, watching your ex-wife about to be have a new hole, just have this hole drilled into her chest. This is what you're focused on. Gilly.
Gilly indeed.
You're on deck of the Seagull Trashbin as Genevieve has pulled it up and away. You look up, you see that Wraith and Bim are holding 2 of these creatures at just above the stairs to the aft deck. And it looks like there's quite a lot of shards around. Like it looks like Wraith has gone to town. Bim's sort of she's just backing him up a bit, just in case one gets too close. What do you do?
Scorching Ray! Save Bim!
Okay. You blast his right arm as well. Her right arm.
Oh.
One of them hits.
Only one. Oh.
Only one.
I'm helping.
You are. You're doing a good job. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else at the moment.
Okay. Brick, you're now on board the trash bin as it's pulled away from the shower ship.
I'm gonna go help him as well.
So you like flex your quads, you bound up the stairs. Wraith's on the back foot, just quick loading and stuff.
Yeah.
He's panicked, but he's done. You look around, a quick survey of the area. He's done a lot. But yeah, there's two, one on him, one on Bim.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Wraith,
and
I will attack the one on him.
Advantage.
Advantage. That one.
Holy shit! I think one of them's another crit, mate.
Yeah, that is.
Crit. So it gives another attack. We'll take the damage from it.
Was that on? That was on shovel, wasn't it? So 16. So that is 29, 34, 60, 50.
You're an absolute fucking animal. This thing just in a blur, just like shatters everywhere. Wraith looks up. He's just like, Brick, thank God. He sort of like aims his pistol down at the one that's on Bim.
Yeah. I'm gonna send him over to the ballista. I tell him like you need to go man the ballista, mate. I'll take care of this one.
He's just like, okay. He sort of puts in his sidearm. He's like, port or starboard or aft.
That one.
Aft is the back one. Port's left. Starboard's right.
Which side is I got Simona and everyone.
What's that? Sorry.
What side is the other ship? I
The
can't
Frost
remember what it's
Dancer.
called. The Frost Dancer.
Frost Dancer is on the port from here.
So
you can either go to the port
side.
or the aft one, which is right there.
I'll send him to the aft
can
one.
also swivel that far. You just sort of bounds that way. Sort of unnaturally sort of speedily gets there, and you see him sort of like just starting to crank it.
Yeah.
Captain Malag.
Shout out to Genevieve to get us to the Frost Dancer.
Yep. So she sort of starts like bringing it around a little bit.
How many are left on our ship?
You got eyes on Genevieve, Bim, Wraith. You can't see anyone else.
No. How many bad guys?
Oh, bag it. One to go.
Yeah, all right, I'll run over.
Except you're getting the feeling. You're getting a weird feeling. You get a weird vibe. Make another perception.
Yeah, I've got something which might help, but I don't know if it will. Oh, I don't really want to burn my last spell, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, bugger it, I will. Alright, I'll cast Detect Evil and Good. So, detect Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fae, Fiend, or Undead within 30 feet.
In 30? Okay. So, yeah, absolutely. You're getting a strong. Is it Detect Evil? Did you say?
Detect Evil and Good, but it's Detect Evil or Good is just the name of it. But hold on, whoop, that's what it does. So it just tells me really what race they are and where.
Okay. And where? Within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are getting. It's not undead. It's not a fiend. It's not a fae. It's not celestial. What's an aberration again?
Aberrations are like the mutated evil monsters.
Okay, that's not bad.
Freaky boy.
Let me double.
You're getting the sense of something on your ship at the very fore of your ship as you sort of look over.
Aberrations are utterly alien beings. Many of them have innate magical abilities drawn from the creature's alien mind rather than the mystical forces of the world. Quintessential aberrations are aboleths, beholders, mind flayers, and slarty.
You get an absolutely monstrous sense of an aberration. 2 aberrations on board your ship, one at the fore and one fighting Brick currently, and Bim.
Well, I can see that one. All right.
Yeah, so you look to the fore, and as you look to the fore, you look, then you double take, you triple take, and it's almost as if something's there, but it's not there. As
Yeah.
if that makes sort of sense. It's sort of
kind of like
not camouflage,
yeah.
but it's almost almost interdimensional.
Yeah, like the Hounds of Tyndaloth.
Sure.
Rafe, send a line to Vinzu if you will. I'm going over there, and I walk up the deck.
You walk up the front.
Yeah.
So you you walk up to the fore of your
I
deck.
say walk, more like drag a leg.
Okay, all right. So you slowly make your way over, just like on guard.
Yeah.
And we'll resolve that in a minute. And this sort of actually we'll do it now. This sort of creature sort of makes itself known to you. It sort of appears with this sort of face of amethyst, and it's almost as if like sort of like it's like a black form, like almost like it's got purple amethyst crystals populating probably about 80% of its body.
Yep.
The other 20% of his body is what would make up the humanoid-esque creature that is more sort of, it's like a lengthy molten black liquid that is making up the muscular parts of the rest of its body. And it is holding this staff of pure amethyst.
I don't believe I gave you permission to come aboard. But oh well, let's deal with this.
We'll resolve that in a bit. So aboard the shower ship, with your perception, I will describe this to you. Everyone else make a perception.
Excuse me.
I know everyone's very distracted at the moment. Rick, got no idea. Oh, we'll see this. Gilly, natty 1. Gilly is just focused in, zoned in on saving Bim. So, Ulf and Captain Malag. Almost simultaneously, like, Ulf's focus, you've just seen this, your spear shatter. And you're like, oh no. You like look, you're sort of like looking at your hand and you look beyond your hand. And you look over to the shower ship, and aboard the shower ship, which is about, like I said before, it's about 80 feet away. You see this man come aboard and conjure his axe. He walks over and just like annihilates the rest of the crystal creatures or crystal zombies, so to speak. The constructs. And then he looks to Vinzu and says, bow. And as you can imagine, Vinzu just screams in his face.
Okay. Wait, what?
He just goes to grab this new contender, and in a blur of motion, Vinzu's hands are missing.
That's
And
shit.
and then you sort of see his chest glow with all 5 colours. He grabs Vinzu by the throat. You should have, and he says, "You should have bowed before me." Drops him to his knees and just whoosh, off with his head. And that's where we'll leave it tonight.
Hmm.
I don't like today.
Intense.
Well, I mean, could have been worse.
All right. What a good note to end on. Please send me your role-playing awards, players, and if anyone's in the chat at all. Probably not. But send your vote through for best player.
6 apparently, but
some cheeky bots out there watching us.
One's me.
I didn't include us.
Waiting on one.
Me.
All right. And we have a winner for the player vote. The winner this evening is Gilly.
Hey!
Wow.
Well done.
Oh
Much
god.
appreciated.
And Rana's trying to
Trying to encourage people.
trying to get an extra vote for Gilly.
Look at it. That's little Bim now. Being like, wow, fire.
Alright. So I don't think anyone is really in the chat, are they?
Yeah, there's a couple of people there, but
We know you're there, you cowards.
take a read about.
Right. Just insult
Vote.
the
Bad
audience.
Hawk, Commander Root, Ildelara, Lemon Juices 12, Lurks, Rubber Slayer. I said most of them have been around for a bit. Actually, all of them have been around for a bit. I recognise the names, but
Lemon Juice is 12. There's 11 other people who thought lemon juices would be like a
possibly. Yep.
That's pretty interesting.
Or Lemon Juice just happens to be a 12-year-old. I don't know. Or maybe they were born in 2012. Makes them 8. Maybe they were born in 1912.
Jesus.
Wow. In that case,
Possible.
good on you figuring out how to use a computer.
Alright. So I don't think there's any votes coming our way from the viewers, but as always, check us out on our socials, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Tweeters, and the YouTubes. I think we've got a few episodes up on the YouTubes nowadays.
Yep. All but one, I think.
Facebook eventually.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get there. We're a semi-amateur unit here. This is what we do.
Semi-amateur.
Yeah, professional adjacents.
Yeah, professional adjacent.
Yeah, we're amateur adjacent.
As always, hope you had fun watching this, and we'll catch you next Monday. I can't wait.
Bye.
Be well.
Have a great time.